How old were you when your father passed away?
I lost my dad when I was 20, way too young. He was way too young. Um, he was 50 and happened to be my best friend and a very important, very integral, important person in my life.
Do you remember the day he passed away vividly, even though it was so long ago?
I do remember the day vividly, as if it was this past Saturday. It was a Saturday, um, and I remember every detail of the moment in time that we had to deal with my mom at the hospital, um, the last moments we were in there with him, and then all the subsequent things that I had to do to help my older brother.
Did losing a father at such a defining part of your new adulthood change you as a person? Can you elaborate on that?
Well, no, absolutely had the most significant impact on my life because at that time my dad was my best friend and leader in my life, and then even in a young age, in 2 decades, 20 years, I got to learn a lot from him, and it impacted me a lot in trying to become personally a good leader to my family and to others.
What morals do you take away from your father that you still live with today?
Um, High integrity, try to treat people like you want to be treated, and always trying to be considerate of other people's feelings, and also trying to be a leader and do what I think is right and sort of walk the talk of being who you are.
Do you see any of his qualities in yourself, Thomas, or I?
Um, I'd like to think I see leadership qualities in all three of us. Um, and then I think in many aspects of our life we have high integrity and try to do the right thing by ourselves, our family, and our friends and teammates and fellow students. And then also, I think that he was very competitive and wanted to um, try to do the right thing in business and in other things. And I think that for myself personally, I try to be competitive while also attempting to be a good leader. And I think that both you and Thomas have shown both in your personal life and then in your athletic life that you guys have been good leaders and both been very competitive in your individual sports.
And then last question, if you could thank your father for one thing face to face today, what would it be?
Thank him for being personally committed to trying to make me the best young person I could be, even though it created a lot of extra work for him and sacrifices. And because of those sacrifices, I like to think that it's made me, a good quality person and hopefully as good a dad as I could be.